have been here for close to 40 years.
Me, I did my tour market more than 30 years.
I've stayed in this my 12 for more than 15 years.
And I've been here for a long time, for many years, working in this market. Please, we don't have any other place. We don't have any other home. We are more than 50,000 benefiting from this market.
Hello and welcome. This is Community Forum, a program that highlights infrastructural depth in your areas and also highlights the peculiarities and major news developments in your communities. I am your anchor, Sarah Ayeku. On the program this week, we're going to be looking at one of the most populated areas in the commercial center of Nigeria. Stay with us as they share with us this story. Getting a community to start with was a challenge, as many communities in Nigeria are bedeviled by one infrastructural deficiency or the other. We decided to begin with Koshofe, one of the largest local government areas in Lagos State. Subdivided into two LCDAs, namely Agboyiketu and Ikosi-Isheri local council development areas, Koshofe houses the popular Maltov Market. We decided to visit Church Avenue in the Maltov area of Lagos State. Members of this community are living with the threat of erosion as a result of improper drainage channels. Even school children have difficulty with returning home when it rains as a result of the bad road. The community's drainage system are all blocked despite the presence of two canals.
We have water challenges, and we have this flood arising from this canal. And here several attempts have been made to kind of alleviate people's suffering by building two drainages, two bridges, to accommodate water from where the water comes from the CMD road. But the main canal, that is the main bridge that is supposed to be improved upon to accommodate large volume of water, is left behind, and the other one is the new one is built, and the new one is not serving the purpose for which it was built. I want to appeal and urge government to help us ensure that the old one, which is the one that is behind me now, is being improved upon to accommodate large volume of water.
There are so many shack structures housing a number of people on this street, and they're built on waste. Members of this community are pleading with the government to come to their aid.
We thank the government firstly for realizing the Adebipe road, and we here, we are so concerned that our road, they've not touched our road, and each time it rains, it's very bad. If I'm going to work in the morning, I have to fold my trousers because you can't get to the office messed up. They'll be looking at you, where are you coming from? So they should just please help us. The whole area is messed up, no road, no water, and in short, the canal is blocked. A lot of mosquito. Our children are falling sick from mosquito. They should just please come to our aid.
What we are calling for is infrastructural development of our area. They should come, assess the area, look at what they want to do, and do the needful to dualize the canal for us, give us good drainage, and give us good roads, so that during rainy season like you can have good places to trek and even to drive our vehicles about. So we appreciate the effort of the government when they come around and do the needful.
From Church Avenue, we move to another community that caught our attention. It's the Maltov Market. The Maltov Market, located in Ikosi-Isheri local government area of Ketu, Lagos, has been in existence for about 40 years. It is a melting pot of some sort for different ethnic groups, majorly the Yorubas, Hausas and Igbos, who have coexisted for a long time at the market. Mouth of Market is a convergence point for sellers and buyers of food items and fruits in Lagos, as well as businessmen and farmers from the north looking to offload their produce mostly from the north and other neighboring countries.
Residents in Lagos rightly know this is the food basket of Lagos State. This market feeds the entire Lagos State and beyond, because we have customers that come from West Africa, Cotonou, Benin Republic, Ghana. Most of them come here to patronize us in one thing or the other. So when they talk about foodstuff, this is the major foodstuff basket of Lagos State. So if you are making comparison in terms of the contribution of this market to the economy of Lagos State, it is overwhelming. The Lagos government already know that in this place, they generate a lot of revenue from the local government to even to the state government. So we are collaborating with the government to make sure that at least, if not for anything, the local government here is comfortable.
Everybody know this is the hub of perishable items. This is where we have every variety of perishable items you want. This is the biggest market in Africa, West African country. And of course, you can see that we have over 3 million, people that work in the market. The transaction of the market is very huge. People like from various places, Oshodi, the entire Lagos axis, they come to this place to do their shopping. They buy a lot, they take it to their various places and resell. We have people that come that don't wish to go to that anywhere. They come to the market and buy, and they go. So you see people have a lot of activities. The activities of the market is so huge. Like if you're not a tomato seller, you'll be an onion seller, or alabaru, you can see them taking goods. They don't no lazy person in the Maltov market. All of us work hard to ensure that we survive.
Due to its central location, many Lagosians troop to this one-stop market daily to buy their food items. Some items from the market are also exported outside Nigeria.
It's an international market, not these people come from many places to buy the kind of goods here. One thing that is special about this market is that when you come to my 12 market talking about food stuff, you will get everything you want in the same place. It's not that you will go this market, go another place, go another. Or within the my 12 market, you will get everything you want in the same place.
From grains to spices, tomatoes, onions, vegetables, yams, palm oil, cassava, meat, fish of all kinds, and the freshest of fruits, Mouth of Market has them all. The market is divided into the Shukura Yam section, the Arewa Perishable Market, and the Electronics section.
What makes us very strange is the unity in the market. The association is well organized. We have Executive Chairman Alhaji Haruna Mohammed. We have various sections, about almost 30 sections of the market, various sections. So you have tomato, which is different section. We have onion, which is section itself. We have potato, it's a section. We have all varieties of things that we see. They have their sectionals. So whatever that comes to them, if they cannot be able to handle it, they bring it to the Apex body, which is the head office. We're able to handle it for them. That unity has made us very strong.
The Mouth of Market has contributed a lot to the development of Lagos State, housing many traders. Buyers can inspect, select, and haggle prices. But it is not only the business of buying and selling of food items that takes place in this market. Many occupations have emanated from the activities of the Mouth of Market. This is one of them. The market can become really messy during the rainy season. And just at the entrance of the perishables market, a man plies his trade of renting boats to buyers who don't want to soil their feet while shopping. You can even get your dresses at this section of the Mouth of Market, or so. Some customers also come here to repair their phones, others take up the job of cleaning the market. truck drivers, basket sellers, the load carriers, popularly called alabaru, wheelbarrow pushers, fruit washers, the middlemen, offloaders and truck loaders, water suppliers, toilet owners have made the Bauchi market a community of their own. For vehicular traffic, there has been a significant improvement over the years, but more still needs to be done. But the planned relocation of Bauchi Market to a new site in the Mota area is a source of worry and concern to many members of the Bauchi community. Many traders say the government should rather modernize the market rather than relocate it.
We are begging government to leave my 12 because my 12 is a place that everybody knows. From here to Imota, people that are living at Aja, all this Agege and so many places, they always come to my 12 and buy yam. But when we move to Imota, that place is so bush. And it's too far. Okay, you are coming from Aja. Then when they tell you price of this one, we are selling it now. 800, 900. When they tell you the price of this one at Imota, for you to bring 1, 2, can you pay? Because my 12 help a lot of people. Especially we that training children. You understand me? So when you carry my 12 away, there will be a lot of problem.
People coming from Yanofaja, if you add the transport, it's going to be times 2 now. It's going to be times 2, and it will make life miserable for people. And I learned that that place is not developed.
Road to that motor, the road is not good at all. Even 2 big motor cannot pass themselves. You understand? If they say they want to develop that road to make it 4 lane, what they will spend in that road alone, it will be more than what they want to use the land for my 12 to. Because the road, there is a big hole here, big hole, 2 big motor cannot pass.
We have been here for close to 40 years. 40 years. It's just like when you live in a particular place for good 40 years. You've given birth to children that grow up to be 40 years age, and all of a sudden somebody is saying that they should take you away from that very place. It has psychological effect on that person. In fact, all the while they have been talking about this relocation, we are not comfortable with it because we are looking at it that it will have adverse effect even on the economy of Lagos State we are talking about, because this is a single market here in Lagos that employed over 500,000 people. This is the only place where you can come in from your village. If you are not pushing wheelbarrow, you will be buying and selling. You will be doing one thing or the other, self-reliance, even without anybody helping you. This market always empower people, empower individuals. And when you are talking about relocation, there are so many things you take into consideration. It took us time, a lot of time for us to develop this place to the standard it is now. So, if we are relocating, are we going to start life all over again? That is the question. All these people are self-employed here. How would they do? Because you find out that you are telling so many people now to go back to your village. We cannot remain in Lagos because it will take us many years again for us to get ourselves back from where we are coming from. So these are the things we are pleading with government to take into consideration.
We carry here go my Imota, it's not go good for me. All my people say they don't want to go there. I did my tour market more than 30 years. I carry yam, my brother bring yam for bush, sell it for my tour market. From Niger State, I sell it for here.
If the market be relocated, to me is not a good idea because my 12 is like a center point for everybody that's coming from, maybe from the cartoon houses, Nakbaja and all that. If you now move it to Imota, the traffic in that houses is going to be high, and secondly, people are coming from Lekki, Aja houses, it's not going to be easy because that means you are telling us to go through Ikorodu, through Ekpe to Ikorodu to Imota. It's not going to be easy for us.
We don't have any other home. We are more than 50,000 benefiting from this market. And this market, this business we are doing is perishable goods. The day we went to check the place they said we are going to, they build shops, little shop. How many yam will contain one shop? They should help us. We don't have anywhere to go, and we don't want to be stealing. We don't want to be going around the streets, intimidating people. That is why we are here looking for our daily bread. The only thing the government should do that, they should empower people to be cleaning the markets. They should be walking. You can see what they are doing at the road. They are walking at the road, clean the market, clean the road. They can do the same thing in the market, clean it, paying people. If they empower people, people will do it. The market will be clean. If they can empower people, the market will be clean. The market will be okay for everybody.
People think the market is also always in chaos. No, there has never been a fight between Hausa and Yoruba in this market, inside the market. All the previous problem that happens within the Maltov axis is not in the market. The market has law. Every woman that comes to the market knows the laws of the market. She knows we don't fight. If a woman fights and we identify her, she's not going to come to Maltov market to buy market again. We ask her to go elsewhere to go and buy. The government has the right to do market at anywhere. Government has right to construct or build market anywhere they like. This is a market, and I said earlier on that it has the right, the government has right to build market, but the right of taking those people to the market is what I find very difficult. It's very difficult. If government said they want to relocate Maltov market, fine, they can relocate the market, but I doubt if the traders of Maltov can go to Imota. I'm very sure. We are law abiding citizens. We said no. We will say we are not going to move from the market. We will move from the market. Sure, certainly. It's government property. They have the right to do whatever they want to do with it. But they should put at the back of mind that we involve in doing so many, construction work in the market, infrastructure. As you can see, this place is concrete. It's a very big place, all over concrete. We did it ourselves in the market. We have many mosques, we have many shops, we have so many cake labs in the market, and I can assure you that we, the traders of Maltov market, have unanimously agreed not to move to Imota. We are not going to Imota, certainly. We have our own option, and we have where we are going to move to.
While many are worried about relocating to Imota, this market woman seems unperturbed. She's asking for something different. A concern is the pedestrian fencing.
This pedestrian fencing should be removed. Our goods are not moving and our customers find it difficult to come from the other side of the road to buy from us. If a little space can be created in between the fence, we will appreciate it.
Community Forum took a trip to the proposed site of the new Maltov market, where construction work is ongoing. This Ikorodu-Itokin road will be expanded in addition to an access road from Imota town to the market site. This is the new Maltov market in Imota, a suburb in Ikorodu, in which the Lagos State government plans to build an ultra-modern market that will serve the whole of Ikorodu and Lagos in its entirety. This new ultra-modern market will have trailer parks, stores and shops, toilet and bathroom facilities, water and power supply, among others.
In this design, we have about 2,500 stalls, about 468 lock-up shops. We have ancillary facilities like restaurants, conveniences, open courts for relaxation, fire service, police station for security, and a couple of other ancillary services, including management office for the entire market. We have a peripheral road service that fits the entire market, and we have adequate truck parking. One of the major challenges at Mile 12 is the truck parking. So what we have here is that we have trucks and trailers feeding the market from the periphery.
What now is keep going, speed up, and with the commitment I've received from them, we should be able to complete by late September or early October 2018. So by that time, hopefully by end of the year, all the different markets in the area will be able to move to this place, and it will be a one-shop center for everybody. So you should be able to find what you want there. In terms of provision for transportation coming to this place, the Ikorodu-Itokin road is being looked at to be dualized. So there's provision to accommodate all the traffic coming in. So we are looking at everything in totality to address transportation, movement of people, movement of goods. This is being done in conjunction with the heavy volume of traffic we are expecting at the rice mill also.
In a couple of months, the people of Imota will start experiencing the hustle and bustle of the Mile 12 market, owing to the decision of the Lagos State government to move Mile 12 market, which is in Koshofe local government area of Lagos State, to Ikorodu here in Imota. Residents of Imota are eagerly waiting for the relocation of this market, hoping it will open up the new site to more opportunities.
It's a very good idea by the government to relocate the Mile 12 market. The essence is that it will help to decongest the Mile 12 road, because motorists, they really go through here, passing through that axis. So there's a lot of bottlenecks on the road and all that. So if they can move the Mile 12 market to Imota, it will decongest that road. And then secondly, people will have enough stalls, enough shops that will, that will reach all the people that are looking for shops to sell and all that. So it's a very good move. And I really commend the government, the state government, for coming up with that kind of idea. And I'm actually kind of trying to encourage them to do it as speedy as possible.
To benefit people resident in the area, firstly, the place will change. There will be a lot of development, and then more industry and banks will move in. So it will benefit a lot. The benefit to the trader is because they have more space here. But that means Mile 12 is already congested. So this side to have more space. And for those who are resident here, it will create a job opportunity, like I said earlier on, and also expand the source of their income as well.
It's a tale of two locations, Ketu and Imota. Whichever way the pendulum swings, we will know by the end of the year 2018 whether the idea to move Mile 12 market to Imota is a good one or a not so good one. And that's how we wrap up this edition of Community Forum. Do get in touch with us for us to come into your community. You can get in touch with us on our social media handles scrolling on your screen. Thank you so much for watching. I am Sarah Ayeku. I'll see you next time.